Hello everybody. Hey Divine Beings. I ask that you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. So we're gonna get a read and see what's going on out here. I ask that you boop, hit the like button. If something resonates, I ask that you boop, hit the like button. If nothing resonates, so that way the message could circulate and move to whoever the message is for. If you feel like the message is not for you, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I thank you for being here with me. At the end of the read, I'm going to pull some yes and no questions, so get those questions in your mind. I'm going to pull 3. So let's go. Good morning, good evening, good night. Whenever you're viewing this message, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Okay. So we have lesson learned. It said, I get it, Not doing that again. Right, because whatever it was that you was going through, it was a lesson, you learned it, and now you're ready to move on, as you should. So it might have been something that you was going through that was rough, but you learned your lesson from it, and now you're ready to move on from that. Like, you're not trying to entertain that again or go through that again. Okay, one more spirit, please, and thank you. One more message. One more energy. Okay. That's too many. Just one more spirit, please, and thank you. Meditate. So it might be time for you to meditate, take a time out, relax, breathe, and deep breathe in, deep breathe out, because you're probably someone that's very different. You don't do things like everybody else, which is, to me, I think it's a beautiful thing. You are individual and you do your own thing. So, and whatever lesson that you learn, that might be part of a lesson that you don't follow everybody, that you do things different. And this might, even be something that you meditated over and you feel like this is what it is. So let's see. What else can you tell us? What else should you tell us about the lesson learned, Spirit, please, and thank you. So you're probably healing from the situation that you was going through. Someone might have some court issues. Okay, so tell us about this meditate. But yeah, you might be healing from, the lessons that you went through. Because when you go through lessons, shit, lessons could be a mug, But whatever it is, you're healing from it. And you're ready to move on. So that's a beautiful thing. At least you learned the fucking lesson. You got to keep going through it. Once you learn something and you know it, you don't keep going through the same thing over and over. So the meditate might be about someone that you can't trust. You might have had to call the cops on this person. Somebody with the letters, initials A, Q, or N, or this might be your initials. Okay. So let's see what else is going on here, Spirit. So you might even have to meditate before you call the cops. So this lesson that you learned might have been a divine counterpart, maybe a twin flame that you was dealing with, that you had a lot of interferences with. People, outside people coming in and fucking up the relationship. Might even had, your children maybe even played a big part in this. Okay, so you learned your lesson from this twin flame, I guess with the twin flame journey and shit like that. That's what it's about, is learning lessons from each other Some of them are for you to actually be with, and some of them is just for you to learn your lesson and heal and move on. And that's what it's looking like you did, you know. So tell me something about this. Meditate. Can't be trusted. Call the cops. Probably had to meditate after dealing with whoever this person was, because they couldn't be trusted. And we had to call the cops on that and y'all. Okay, meditate, call the cops, spirit, please, and thank you. Strictly sexual. So this connection probably was something that was very passionate, but you guys, it wasn't something that you could actually, you know, continue to. It wasn't something that would be enduring to stand the test of time. This might have been a past life love, but again, you know, you had a lot of interferences that came in between this connection from outside sources. Sad. So I'm gonna pull one more, and then I'm gonna clarify a little bit more with the tarot. So tell me something else about this lesson learned in this healing and twin flame, spirit, please, and thank you. Okay, so this is definitely you, the main female or the main male. Even probably had some issues with someone that was younger, you know, that interfered in the relationship, or even like a mother, you know, or a sister, or something like that, or a family member that interfered with this relationship, that pushed it over the edge. Okay, so tell me about the meditate, strictly sexual, can't be trusted. And even with the strictly sexual and can't be trusted, I mean, if somebody can't be trusted, then sexually, that doesn't sound good, you know, because you never know. It's like, it's crazy in these streets these days, you know what I'm saying? And if it's somebody out here that's running around having sex with different people and shit like that, and then, you know, they coming back and having sex with you, could probably bring you something and shit like that. Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit at all. So tell me. Oh, that's two. Just one, spirit, please, and thank you. One, please, and thank you. Take that one, right? So you have the privileged lady. So you might have been dealing with somebody that felt like they was privileged, that they should be able to do whatever they want, even with the sexual energy. You know, it might have even been, you know, a same-sex relationship where this person felt like they should be able to do whatever they want. And that's why you couldn't trust them. And then even with you trying to exit this relationship, you probably, you know, could have been situations that you was going through with this person where, you know, the cops end up having to be involved. But, and that's with the same-sex relationship. But as far as like the opposite sex, you know, this person probably was somebody that still, same shit, felt like they could do whatever they want, that they felt privileged, like they should have access to you and to do whatever they want with you. And they probably wanted to continuously have sex with you, but not offer anything deeper than that. And then you probably seen that and felt like you couldn't trust the person anyway. So, okay, so let's see what's going on with this lesson learned with this twin flame, with the main female that's healing. Tell me something about this, spirit, please, and thank you. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So with the Ace of Wands, like it probably was like a very passionate start that you guys had. This is probably something that was new love, and you felt like you could just go for it. This was somebody that you could probably like really move forward with. You probably seen many possibilities with this person, but things probably became very confusing and unclear as time went on. With the Seven of Cups, you might be dealing with a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Okay, or you might have been dealing with a Scorpio. Right, because this person, was probably out celebrating with other people, going to reunions, having themselves a good old fucking time. Okay, so tell me more about this lesson learned, the healing with this twin flame. The Ten of Wands. So, dealing with this person, you probably felt like it was a lot, a lot of responsibilities. Like you was, felt like this person probably overdid it a lot. Even you feeling like you overdoing it by, carrying a lot of the baggage of the relationship. Because this person was somebody that tried to keep you in competition, wanted to argue with you. It was a lot of misunderstandings and shit like that. But you're at the completion of that. So Ten of Wands is definitely the completion. So that's a 10. So that's moving on and, and starting something new. But again, you might be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo. Strong Leo. Okay. Anything else we need to know, Spirit, about this lesson learned? So we have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles, same difference. So this person wanted to come in, and they was someone that was coming in and out. They was somebody that was very impatient. They wasn't looking at the long-term view, understanding that, things take time, and they didn't want to invest. Might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you might also be dealing with a Taurus. This person was supposed to be your Emperor. But, yeah, I don't think they was, because they was coming in and out. Not wanting to put in the work for the relationship. They just wanted to be hot and heavy, you know what I mean? Just all sexual and shit like that. Nobody don't have time for that at all. So, let me get one more, Spirit, please, and thank you. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So right now, karma is playing out. This was a life cycle. You learned your lesson, and now you moving on. Luck is on your side. You just over here trying to stay balanced, being tempered, trying to have inner peace with the temperance on the bottom of the deck, the strength. you being strong, you're very confident, and you have the courage to move forward. Okay. So let's see. What's this strictly sexual meditate with this younger person? Or, you know, this person that felt like they were entitled to you, that you couldn't trust. So we have the Ten of Cups. So, you know, this person, you thought it was going to be a storybook ending. You was trying to have like a blissful relationship. You thought it was going to be something that's steady, stable, and that you felt like this was a divine connection. But this situation just really put you into hermit mode, you know, bottom of the deck, feeling like you need to soul search and find enlightenment. You probably went into solitude so that way you could resolve some of these things. Seven of Wands, you feel like you had to really fight for your shit, you know what I'm saying, and make a stand. It's crazy. But you may be dealing with a Scorpio. So let's keep going. What else, Spirit? Or this person might have been a Scorpio, right? Or you could be a Scorpio. Or you could have this highly aspected in your chart inside like your top 3. So we have the Eight of Swords. Right, so like I said, this, you know, you felt like this was that type of relationship where it was a divine connection, it was an end or be all, but it really like put you inside like in hermit mode where you had to do a lot of soul searching. You probably felt like you was entrapped, you know. Eight of Swords, feeling like it was dark and gloomy, you know, like you had your hands tied and shit, you know. This shit probably put you in a lot of negative thoughts over this Three of Coins, because Three of Pentacles. But yeah, because this was somebody that you felt like you were supposed to, you know, work with. Like you guys were supposed to be a team player and shit. Y'all was supposed to co-create, you know, co-manage this shit. You might be dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Tell me something else, please, and thank you. Whoever this person is, you don't feel like you could trust them. So this is the Knight of Wands in reverse. This person is very arrogant, jealous. You know, they might be holding a grudge against you, but they're very reckless. Okay, so let's see. You might be dealing with a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius as well. Or this may be your sun or in your top 3. Sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so let's see what else. Tell me more about this meditate, sexual, strictly sexual person, spirit, please and thank you. So this is the Page of Swords in reverse. This person played a lot of mind games. They were very sarcastic. They never tell the truth. And they did a lot of gossiping behind your back. Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck. You had to put up boundaries against this person. You know, you had to really like stand firm. Might have been dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Or you can be that. Or even a Sagittarius. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. So So this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You really had to stand up for what you deserve. You know, you had to realize your self-worth with dealing with this person. You might have been dealing with a Virgo. Or you might have Virgo highly aspected in your chart. You seeing you couldn't work with this person. Oh, my spirit, please and thank you. Shit, all these shit's popping out in reverse. This person was very reckless, ruthless, cold. They, like I said, they was jealous of you. They was very sarcastic. They was cold, controlling. This is the King of Swords in reverse. And they was addicted to power, like addicted to being in control and controlling you. Again, you might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. But you, Six of Swords, you know, you got away from that shit. You overcame that hardship and you moved away. You know what I mean? It was just like you had to move on just to have peace, to restore the peace in your fucking mind and your heart. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you did. So you moved away from that person. That's the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Maybe dealing with an Aquarius. So let's get some additional messages from here. See if what we got to say. So 1113, divine guidance is at your request. So anything that you need to know, you could definitely ask the divine. They right there ready to help you with anything that you need to know, anything that you're going through. You know, just meditate and whatnot, and that information will come to you. Okay, so let me get two more. Thank you. So divine is saying surrender to the process, which I feel like you did when you walked away, to know that, you know your self-worth. And wishes is granted. And because you walked away, like this is like divine said, you know, they're at your request. Make a wish. You understand what I'm saying? Because they got you. They holding you down. And that's on period. So let's get these 3 questions. Yes and no questions. What's on your mind? So Spirit, please tell me yes or no for the divine beings. Yes or no. Walk away for now. So that's definitely giving me a no. So whatever it is, you just might need to walk away from that situation right now. Maybe you revisit it later, but as of right now, you need to walk away. So that's a no. Yes or no, Spirit? Time to be honest. So that's giving me a yes. You know, whatever it is, just be honest about it. Yes or no? Yes or no, Spirit, please and thank you. Too many. Yes or no? Go for it. That's a yes. So whatever it is, you know, you need to go ahead and go for it. Don't even worry about it. Just move forward, baby. So I asked again that you like, share, and subscribe. Please help the channel to grow. Whatever you need to know is in the description. And till the next time, divine beings. See you in the next one. Love ya.